This is the Provo River, but it could be a lot of different streams in the Mountain West, for instance. It's running high. You can see there's a lot of water coming down. In this case, it's below a dam, and they're releasing water because it's snow runoff time, and it's a controlled release, but it's high. You've got to move a lot of water out before the reservoir gets too full. They certainly don't want the reservoir to overflow. So the water is like 40 degrees, really, really cold. So where are you going to fish in this? Well, you're not going to catch fish along that heavy shoreline there with it as cold as it is. They might be tucked up right against the bank, but notice this is an inside bend, and hey, it's pretty calm there where the angler's standing. That's our friend Mike there. He's got one on. So yeah, this is doable. This is the inside bend. In other words, the river bends around, and you're on the inside of that, and so the current's moderate, and the fish can hold in more moderate current and get something to eat. Now there's not much for them to eat because the water is really cold, and not much activity of the insect and crustacean population. But there are a few small things coming down. You have the little swimming betas, little swimming nymphs, mayfly nymphs are available. And when the water's high enough like this, and if it gouges against the bank, then earthworms are available. If it gets really high and overflows the banks and cuts across bends and so forth, then you see a lot of worms in the paths and stuff along that are flooded. So that means a lot of worms are in the water. So high water, what do you use? Probably a worm imitation, and maybe a really small mayfly. Midges don't seem to be much of a factor in the, especially here on the Provo, but it could be a factor in other places. It's different, but the main thing is the water's cold, and these are brown trout in here, and they don't like it really fast water. As a matter of fact, they can't really survive or flourish if the water's too fast. Rainbow trout can handle faster water. Now, if you're using the betas we're talking about are like, size 22 or something, really small, maybe size 20, and the fish are just sipping them in. They're not aggressive fishing, so you have to play them carefully. And I noticed when we first started this day that Mike was losing a lot of fish because he was striking, not really hard, but he was striking too hard, and they're pulling loose. And so you need to play them, strike gently, and then just play them very, very carefully. Well, you can play them hard, and you lose a lot of them, or you rip out the little hook out of the side of their mouth, which is not good. So, what time of day is the best? Well, when the water's really cold like this and everything, middle of the day is the better. I don't know if you had any kind of a hatch, which you'd have some hatch before the runoff. It would be in the middle of the day, and the fish seem to be key to that. So what am I saying? Maybe 1 to 3, something like that. 12 to 3. Now, early in the morning, the nymphs might be more available, but some kind of a drift. But yeah, middle of the day, and inside bends, small flies. We're bounce rigging. We're fishing deep, and so it's a beautiful time to be out. Yeah, springtime. First part of the summer, first part of First part of June is a good time.